Yo guys, Tribal Chief Jeff here. NXT Battleground review. We're going to get to it. We're not going to waste too much time. Acknowledge your Tribal Chief. Follow the YouTube channel. Follow the Twitch channel. Tribal Chief Jeff. Man, let's get into it, man. First match for the North American, the NXT Women's North American Championship. Great match with all the women. They all had great gears. They all looked excellent. They all showed up and showed out. Michin, Jada Parker, who was my pick. She didn't win. Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, Sol Ruka, and of course, the winner, KELANI Jordan, who made history, man. And she made history. She climbed the ladder. She grabbed the title. I thought the winner would actually be between Lash Legend or Sol Ruka. In my mind, I'm thinking KELANI Jordan probably is there because, this is like, it's like, it's normally black people that win them titles, isn't it? So, hence wrestling for the, that term, innit? But, yeah, I was so happy, even though she wasn't my pick and I didn't even have her as like second or third choice. And, yeah, like realistically, I'm thinking it'll be Lash Legend or Sol Ruka. And then, yeah, realistically, I'm thinking it's one of them two. And if I had like to pick a third, like obviously, I probably would have said Jada Parker still, man. But listen, it was a great match. All the women showed up and showed out, like I said. And yeah, KELANI made history. I'm so happy for her. Man, the ultimate babyface, man. People weren't happy when she didn't win the NXT Breakout Women's Tournament last year. But, like in wrestling, there's always a new chance for something, and you just gotta be patient. Just because your favorite didn't win something, it doesn't mean it's the end. I mean, Lola Vice won it, but she lost. She didn't do anything with it, and then she just defeated Shayna Baszler on the same night, which I might as well go into that one next, man. NXT Underground Rules match. I predicted Shayna Baszler. I was backing Shayna, and yeah, Lola Vice. I knew she would win in it, but obviously I was backing Shayna because I love Shayna in it. But yeah, Lola Vice, great match between them two. And yeah, man, Lola Vice won. Like, she knocked Shayna out still, man. It was mad. It was mad. And that was a great match. That match there is what Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler at SummerSlam last year should have been. So, yeah. Because them two, I think it was MMA rules that they had. So, yeah. Great match there, honestly, man. Great match there. But also back to the women's match for the NXT North American Women's Championship. Yeah, there was a spot where it looked like Lash Legend was gonna clean house, and then all women they all took her out. They all lifted her up, dashed her over the top rope onto the ladder. And I can't lie, it was a nasty bump. Looks like she might have got injured there. The way she fell, the way her leg, her knee, whatever connected with the ladder, whatever. It looks like she's injured, but man, he has a nasty bump still, man. Even Jada Parker as well took a couple hits. Sol Ruka as well with her, what's it called? I forgot what her finisher is called. Soul Snatcher. Oh man, yeah, she hit a couple Soul Snatchers using the ladder. Like, bro, that woman is amazing, man. She was Tiffany Stratton before Tiffany Stratton. Like, before, like she, if not for injuries, I feel like where Tiffany Stratton is now, so Ruka probably would be there. But injuries have held her back. But yeah, those women's matches, they were both great. And since I'm talking about women, might as well keep it on the women's matches. Roxanne Perez versus Jordan Grace for the NXT Women's Championship. And yeah, again, another great match. In my opinion, the wrong woman won, because Jordan had it. Obviously, I was backing Jordan, so I'm currently, 0 out of 3 at the moment, actually. So yeah, my prediction's looking off still. But that was a really great match between Jordan Grace and Roxanne Perez. But then just flipping Tatum Paxley, she came in. Yeah, obviously she's been obsessed with gold. I did watch the Go Home NXT. I saw her. She was obsessed with Lyra Valkyria when she was the NXT Women's Champion. She was growing an obsession with a title, and then she grew on with Roxanne as well, and then she saw Jordan Grace's title when Jordan Grace came to TNT, when Jordan Grace came to NXT, and she was eyeing up her title as well. So yeah, like obviously it made sense in it. It's not like it's something that was just weird. I feel like it shouldn't have happened though, because I really wanted to see Jordan. She was smashing Roxanne. She had obviously Roxanne was doing the thing as well, innit? It was a great match, great back and forth. But Jordan was close to getting the W, man. She could have been Jordan 2 belts, man. 2 belts Grace. But yeah, it wasn't to be, man. After Tatum Paxley came out, we had Ash by Elegance, formerly known as Dana Brooke, who came out as well to knock, you know, to can't remember if she knocked out Paxley, but why I don't think she did still. But she Paxley was leaving with the TNA Knockouts Championship, and that's when Ash came in to intercept her. But then Jordan Grace grabbed her title. She knocked out Paxley with the title. Then she knocked out Ash with the title. Then she came back in, and yeah, you know what happens when a wrestler, you know, the distraction stuff in it. But obviously she wasn't defeated. She didn't look weak in defeat, and even if she lost clean, she wouldn't look weak. Not everyone that loses clean, it looks weak or they're buried or whatever. Great match. Obviously, she's still champion in TNA, innit, man? But it's nice, man. More crossovers coming. And obviously, I believe the move now is Heatwave. I believe her name is Giulia. You know, that one that they signed, that Japanese wrestler. Her versus Roxanne Perez. People saying that's the move for Heatwave. And then Giulia, forgive me if I'm saying the name wrong, but she will beat Roxanne Perez. But yeah, that was a great match still. And now I believe that's all the women's matches done. So now we look, yeah, we go to the men's matches now still. We got the NXT North American Championship. We got the NXT Tag Team Championship, and we got obviously the NXT Championship. Let's start with the tag team title match between Nathan Fraser and Axiom versus the Good Brothers. Oh man, great match there, honestly, man. Great match, that one. Again, 0 for 4 now, because I was backing the Good Brothers. Like, that's who I wanted to win, innit? And yeah, they put up a good fight, but ultimately, Nathan Fraser and Axiom, they got the job done, innit? They retained the titles. It was a great tag team match, lots of hard-hitting action and everything. At some points, I did think Gallows and Anderson had the win, but it wasn't to be, man. And yeah, Nathan Fraser and Axiom, they remain the NXT Tag Team Champions. Great match. I might even have to go and watch that one back again still. It was that good. But now on to my favourite match of the whole night. It wasn't the match I was most looking forward to. The match I was most looking forward to was the NXT Underground match. But as a Nigerian, I absolutely love Obafemi. That guy is 6'6", 310 pounds of Nigerian, African, black excellence. And this guy, he did his thing against it was Wesley and Joe Coffey. And Joe Coffey, he had his goons coming out at one point to try and help him win. They were taking out Obafemi, but obviously Obafemi too strong. He's a monster, fam. This guy. You know what? One day, Obafemi versus Braun Strowman, man. One day, I would like to see that. But yeah, this guy was using guys like weapons, bro. Like, fam, this guy was using Wesley like a weapon, bro. This guy was doing everything, bro. He did everything in his power to make sure that he left hashtag and still. And man, great match. Even that one, I would watch it again. See this Obafemi guy, man. He's got this aura about him. He's got this presence, fam. This is his destiny. This is his title. Like, it's gonna be a long, long time before he loses his title, man. Like, even when, I can't lie, I thought he might end up losing. You know, when those goons came out to help Joe Coffey. Am I saying his name right? Yeah, Joe Coffey. I thought he might lose because they took him out. But obviously this guy powered up, you know, used that African strength and just took those goons out. And this guy, man, I love Obafemi, bro. I love him, man. This guy, he's him, man. He's so cold. And yeah, he retained, man. 1, 2, 3, man. Like, man, who's gonna stop Obafemi, man? Obafemi is what Omos should have been. Can't even lie, fam. Obafemi is exactly what Omos should have been. But yeah, what a great match that one was. And now, onto the main event. Trick Williams versus Ethan Page. Great match in my opinion. It was, you know, whoop that Trick. And he whooped that ego, bro. all ego Ethan Page. He had a good match, but like, he even tweeted after the match something about 3 seconds because he was arguing with the ref. I think he tried to use the weapon or something. And then obviously the ref was not allowing him to do that because it was not a no DQ match. You get me? And then yeah, you know, out of nowhere, Trick knee 1, 2, 3, and Trick Williams retained, man. And yeah, the build up to that match again. I watched the NXT Go Home show. This guy came in, you know, with a contract that Ava Raine didn't want to sign because the contract was, you know, his first match against, you know, Trick Williams. But Trick Williams, you know, Ava let him sign that contract and let me whoop that Trick, whoop that ego, you know, at Battleground. And that's exactly what Trick did, man. Great match. It doesn't do anything, man. Like, when your first match is a match for the main championship, yeah, or any championship, it's a sign of good things. And although it was a clean loss, it wasn't a thing where, like, Ethan basically lost because he lacked concentration, in it. It's one of them things, in it. And even if Ethan goes on to eventually defeat Trick's already beaten Ethan. It's good. It's all good, man. Ethan's got a bright future. That's why he's coming and being booked the way he is. This loss ain't gonna do anything for him, man. The ending kind of looked abrupt to me, innit? Like, because I was just looking out of nowhere, Trick knee 1, 2, 3. But yeah, overall, some great matches and a great premium live event. So yeah, obviously we look forward now to see what happens. Again, KELANI making history. So happy for her, man. You see that women's match. All 6 women that were there, they all deserved it, man. Anyone could have been a champion, and still made history regardless, bro. Like, you know what? That even reminds me. I can't believe I almost forgot. Man, seeing Sexy Red doing, you know, twerking with Lola Vice, and then getting Megan Moran to twerk as well. Oh, man, days, man. Put Sexy Red in the Hall of Fame, man. Shout out to my guy Joel, man. This guy, he told me this, like, what, last week when she was on NXT, or was it 2 weeks ago now? But he told me Sexy Red deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I didn't see the light. I saw the light last night, man. I even had to tweet him still. Sexy Red for the WWE Hall of Fame, man. Like, I'm not a fan of her music or anything, but no, she's actually hilarious. And obviously she's someone that loves wrestling as well, innit? So it's nice, man. But we will see what happens with NXT moving forward. But yeah, it's been your Tribal Chief. It was just a review of NXT Battleground. Absolutely fantastic premium live event, in my opinion. I loved every match. It's one I would actually go back and watch again. You know what's funny? I always say that, like, if I say I'll go back and watch something again, I still won't go back and watch it. But like, if I'm bored and I need matches to watch or pay-per-view to watch, premium live event, this one. I said the same about Battleground last year, and I still didn't watch anything back yet. I think I've already watched back the Tiffany Stratton match when she won the title, and that's it, man. But like and subscribe, acknowledge your Tribal Chief, you know, follow the Twitch as well, Tribal Chief Jeff, and I'll see you next time. Peace.